Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Myths and Mysteries. Today we're looking at another mystery from Pokemon X and Y. Now, you'll remember, I can't remember quite what route it is. Route 15 comes to mind, but I'm sure that's not it. It's the route heading from Lumios up to the town, Lever City. And you know, there's the sort of the scary house there, or it's supposed to be a scary house at least. In the actual story, you and your friends just go in there, and then this guy just tells you a story and demands some money. But is there more to this house than meets the eye? He describes a horde of faceless men. Is actually sort of something that, you know, does actually relate to something, or does it relate to possibly horde battles, because a horde of battles sort of thing? So does it relate to a Pokemon? Or is it just some sort of scary story just to try and scare you, but obviously doesn't work very well? So one thing I've sort of been playing with in my mind, and it could possibly relate to this as well, is that we could possibly see a prequel to Pokemon X and Y rather than a sequel. Obviously it would be a sequel sort of, but it would be set in a time before X and Y happens. That way you can look at some stuff that, you know, for example this, there's also some stuff about, I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but there are several things that lead me to think, or at least lead me to speculate, that we could, it's a possibility, get a prequel, because obviously, yeah, something that comes to mind now is the Lumio City ghosts. Maybe something happens during the story of the prequel, and that's how the ghost appears. Maybe the ghost doesn't actually do anything in X and Y. Maybe it's just sort of to hint at sort of a prequel, I guess. And you can find out what's up with her. There's obviously the boy in the Lumio station, the train station, talking about stuff, so you can possibly see about that. Several things. And obviously Mega Revolution wouldn't be around necessarily. I mean, you could probably get it still. I mean, they would include it. It's a given. But obviously the way of obtaining it might be slightly different. You might actually have to go and find your Mega Stone or your Mega Ring or whatever you want to call it to actually get Mega Evolution rather than just be given it. But it's a possibility. And then when you get to this route, you might enter a house, and then you might be the person that actually faces a horde of faceless men or something like that. What do you guys think? There's not much else to this theory, because there's just not much else, you know. That's all I can get from this. Obviously we don't know who they are, the horde of faceless men, even if they are anything. It's most likely just a side story that's just boring, because that's what Pokemon do. They don't do anything that is really relevant to anything, I guess. There's not a whole lot to go to this, but I thought maybe the prequel. I thought I'd throw my ideas about the prequel out there as well in this video, because it's an interesting idea, I think. Obviously a lot of you will be saying like, oh no, you can't have a prequel, what are you talking about? But you know, it could be interesting to see, guys, because obviously we had sequels. It's obviously Gold and Silver sequels to Red and Blue, and we had Emerald, it was a sequel to Ruby and Sapphire, not really a sequel, but like an alternate storyline, I guess. Platinum was a sequel to Diamond and Pearl. It happened several years later. And then we also had Black and White, or Black 2 and White 2 rather, which were obviously a sequel there. So, you know, several sequels, but no prequels. So, it might be interesting to see that, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below, and I guess I'll check the comments out and see what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll be seeing you next time. Goodbye, my friends.